to the video. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and go over a few settings for keyboard and mouse, the best keyboard and mouse settings that you can have this season. And not only that, we're going to go ahead and go over a few questions on like that you guys have been asking me, whether it's in my stream or whether it's just through the comments. I'm going to go ahead and answer a lot of them here in this video as well. But we're going to go to start with, since this is the best keybinds video for this season, and just let alone keybinds for beginners and all kinds of stuff, we're gonna go start with the keybinds. So this, you can pause, slow it down, do whatever you like with the keybinds. There's quite a few. It starts from movement, it goes down to like combat, and I didn't really change much like after like the editing portion, which is like here, the building, and then there's like an editing portion. I really didn't change much. Like everything from like here and down is just default, whatever it is. But there is one setting I'm gonna go ahead and go over that I learned today from a good friend in my chat named Reaper, and I don't notice a huge difference, but there is a little bit of a difference, and it is this right here. Switch quick bar. So if you don't have anything binded in here, which a lot of you won't for keyboard and mouse, go ahead and put a bind there. It changes the input delay quite a bit, so it makes it feel a little bit like faster and everything like that. So it's definitely something you should go ahead and give a shot. And if it doesn't work, you could always unbind it. It's up to you, but also put on a bind that you don't use, that you can't touch. Like mine's L. That's across my keyboard. Like I'm never really gonna touch L, but you never know. But other than that, that is like it for my keybinds. Everything else is like default in whatever it was. I don't really touch much else on here. If you do want to know what it is, I guess you can just ask me in the comments like what keybind is that you want to know, and I'll just respond to you. But moving on from that, we have my sensitivities. Now these sensitivities are very good if you're a slow but fast player. Now I play 2.9, 2.9. 30 and 30, 115, 125 for the building and editing. Building's here, editing's here. Now, a lot of you guys will be like, holy crap, that's extremely slow. It's slow if you're on 800 DPI. I actually play 1600 DPI, and yes, this is the exact same settings Cooper uses. I got the sensitivity from him. I was wondering, what's a good sensitivity to use for a good player? And I was like, here's somebody that's, not as known, but, I'm going to go ahead and just go try it sense out. And yes, I did try it before he went FNCS and everything like that. But yeah, I did give his settings a shot, and I've liked him since. And then sure enough, he also went on to win FNCS, so that's cool. But yeah, I haven't used them since. Other than that, here's my double movement. This season, the movement's really bad. This is a way to make it feel a little better in game. I've been using it a lot. If you watch me on stream, you do know I'm really not that bad, so this is pretty decent to use. I would highly recommend using it. Make sure you have custom diagonals on to even see this setting, or it won't even show up for you. It look like that. Another thing you really need to do is lock input method as mouse, and the reason you do this is because for some reason with this off, it feels so bad playing keyboard and mouse. It feels really like high input delay. It just feels delayed. It just doesn't feel normal for me, and it might not be the same for you, but for me it definitely has felt really bad. Other than that, this is the last tab that you really need to mess with settings, other than the first one, which I'll go over. It's pretty much the most important settings for good FPS and everything like that. But I'm going to scroll down here. There is only a few settings in here that you need to have off 1000%, and it's these two down here. Energy savings, both of them off. What it does, it just makes your FPS really bad. It's trying to like save energy, but that makes your PC, perform worse, which is not something you want, especially when you're trying to do good in comp and you just want to do good. All that off. Also, all these high quality, like here, let me move it up a little bit. Record high quality replays, high quality. Obviously, that's going to take a hit into your FPS. You want this off, off, off. If you want to record replays on, I guess you can have replays on, but that's really up to you. If you don't use replays, you don't really need them. It's 1000% up to you. But other than that, that's it in here that you really need. And then the first tab, obviously, full screen 1920 by 1080 VSync off. You don't want that on. 240 FPS limit. You want it one above what your monitor is. I'm on a 240. I keep it on 240. I can run 360. My PC is capable of that, but my monitor's not, so I just leave it on 240. But if you have like let's say 165, put it on 180. If you have a 160, 165, 144, you always want it above. You can see over here on the right side what the FPS is. Let's say you have a 60 hertz monitor, put it on 120. Stuff like that. You don't want it too high because it'll just tear your screen. Let's say you're doing a lot, it'll make your screen like skip. And obviously, nobody wants their screen skipping when you're trying to fight a kid, because you're just going to die. The thing is going to skip and you're going to be lost. You're not going to know what's going on. Other than that, you can have show FPS on if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, there's another thing I'm going to go over, which is kind of off topic from, what's it called? Fortnite settings, but there's this right here. A lot of people are getting voice banned. Voice reporting, you gotta have off when possible. It's basically when it's like always recording your voice. Even if your mic is like you're muted in game chat, like your game chat's on mute, they can still hear your mic if it's unmuted. It's always being recorded all the time. And off when possible is something that you could probably feel a little more comfortable with that. It's just definitely something you want off because now they've made it to where they are always recording your mic. Obviously, if it's muted, like that, and you're talking, they can't hear it because your mic's physically muted. And if the game's shut, they can't hear it because the game is closed, right? But in game, if you're playing the game, like I load up into a match and I'm playing and I got my mic unmuted like this and I'm just yapping, they can hear everything I'm saying. It can all be being recorded, while I'm talking. Even if my mic's muted, let's say you're in a Discord call and it's on mute, they can hear what you're saying in that Discord call. So, it's just something, same thing with Xbox calls, it's just something I recommend having often possible. And yeah, there you go. Or I'm pretty sure if you just have your audio completely off, like mine's put off, voice chat completely off. I don't think it records your mic, but I'm not sure. I'm not 1,000% sure, but it's definitely something that I recommend. But that is it for the Fortnite side of things. I'm gonna go ahead and go over a few other things like NVIDIA settings, and a few settings you can turn off to better your PC and its performance. All right, so first we're going to start with NVIDIA and all things like graphics, right? So graphics, whether it be your drivers, whether it be this, and we're going to go over one more thing. I'm going to title in with graphics, and we're going to go ahead and start with these settings right here. These settings are guaranteed the best settings you're going to have for zero delay. I don't care what Jerry says, I don't care none of them say, bro. These are the best settings. Their settings are bad. I've tried them all, man. They're all really not good. And no shots at them. They're all good like YouTubers, everybody that makes settings, but no shots at them, but they're just not good. It really doesn't help for delay. They're all on extremely high-end PCs, and as somebody that came from a mid-end to low-tier PC, I will say I still use these. Even on my high-end PC I'm on now, I still use these, and they're still great. So I highly recommend you copy these settings. I'm going to scroll through it slowly. If you have a question about any settings, you can always let me know in the comments, and I'll respond to you as best as I can. But right here are the best settings. Now, another thing I will say, I've been having a problem with every time I reset my drivers or update them, my settings are getting reset. So I recommend pinning this to your taskbar, and every time you load up your PC, just go and make sure all your settings are still how they were when you've done optimized it. Just so way you're not optimizing it, your PC feels so good one day, then the next day it feels like crap again. Just make sure your settings are correct. Other thing here, yours is probably gonna look like this, and it's gonna be like in the middle, right? What you do if yours looks like this, you want to click Use Performance, scroll list to Performance, and then click the middle one, Apply, right? It looks the same, it's just on Performance now. That's literally it. And then that's it for these settings here. I mean, you can mess with like stuff in here, but before I leave the settings in here, I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few of your questions. A lot of you guys, for some reason, really want to know. A lot of people want like the people in my stream, which do watch my YouTube videos. A lot of you guys want to know, for some reason, what my settings are in here. I haven't touched them. I'm gonna be honest. This is my settings. I don't know what. I haven't touched it because I don't really know what all it does. But a lot of you guys think my. What did I just do? Think that was on 50. A lot of you guys think like my game looks good compared to yours. So here you go. If you want to copy this, just 50, 50, 1, 50, and 0. And I don't know what I'm even doing. I'll just hit cancel. But yeah, here are my settings here. I don't know what any of this is, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, go ahead, copy this if you like it. I mean, it's up to you. Moving on, since that is all I have for in there, and the one question I've been asked is in here. There's Fortnite settings. You go to these three dots, and you go to options. And right here, I've been over this multiple times with a lot of you. You want high resolution textures off. You want direct 12 shaders off. Pre-download streamed assets on. Hit apply. And if you play Save the World, leave it. But if you don't, uncheck it, apply. It's gonna have like a small little update. It's gonna update your thingy, and you're good. You can load the game. Your game should be on a lot better FPS. And with all these settings, your game, no matter what, should feel better and run just a little better. It's definitely gonna help you out a lot. But another thing that will help you out a lot is an app called Gear Up Booster. I've been over this app multiple times, and this is one of the best apps for no ping as of right now. Okay, and as of right now, I'm meaning there's not really another app that can do better than this app here. They work just the same, or they run worse. You know, Gear Up is probably one of the best, and it's been improving a lot since it's come out. It's probably one of the best ones to use. And if you watch anybody like Faceway, Asian Jeff, you know, a few other pros, they all talk about this app too. So I recommend highly giving it a download. You cannot be banned for it. I'm just throwing that out there. This is not bannable. You will not be banned using this. It's just like all the other ones. If you use those and they haven't worked, give this one a shot. The download link will be in the description as well as pinned in the comment section. And you know, go ahead and try it. It's free to download, completely free to download. Use it if you like. If you don't like it, you can always just uninstall it. Completely up to you. But other than that, that is it for the Fortnite settings. And at the end of this video, if you're done, all you came here for was the Fortnite settings. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did like the video, just like and subscribe. I post as many of these as I can, as well as Zone Wars tourney. So if you like being in those, or you've gotten better with these settings I gave you, and you want to be in a Zone Wars tourney, I got you with the next Zone Wars tourney. Just let me know in the comments. But for some of my newer viewers, or older viewers, sorry, the V-Bucks method, I'm gonna go ahead and go over this. I've been over this multiple times. The V-Bucks method, one of them does not work, okay? And you would know this if you come to my streams and you talk to me like I said for you guys to do. I'm very busy. It's 3:09 a.m. for me right now. This is when I record my YouTube videos, like, because I'm busy all day long. I record, edit, upload, and I'm streaming all day. That's, like, all I do, really. So I'm busy all the time. And I know a lot of you guys want to hear about what's up with the V-Bucks method. The prices have been increased. My V-Bucks method videos were posted a few months ago, and obviously things changed. The prices are now up by 50%. So if you go to the Fortnite store normally, the prices will be $89, $90 for 13,000 V-Bucks. It's $40 with Razor Gold. That is the only method that works now, is Razor Gold. The other one does not work anymore. They shut their website down. I'm assuming too much traffic. I'm not gonna say it's from my video. There's quite a few videos out on it, but there's too much traffic. If you have any more questions about that, you can always join the Discord and ask, but I don't know the Argentina method, and I will not promote it. That method is 100% money laundering, and it's illegal. You can't really own foreign bank accounts that, aren't within, your area. So if I were to purchase a bank account through somebody, I'm 99% sure that's illegal, and it's not something I'm willing to do or share to you guys, even if I do know how to do it, or people that sell that method. I will not be giving it to you. So don't really ask me about that. It's the nicest way I could say it, but I'm sorry about the methods not working out. You can always find somebody else. You can try to find somebody else that does do the Argentina way. Other than that, I do giveaways on my Twitch every day. Twitch is T1LZR on Twitch. Go to Twitch, T1LZR. It's also in the description if you'd like to stop by. I do giveaways all the time. Actually, this whole month I've been doing giveaways. I just give away 20 skins, or 10 skins the other day. I give away like 5 on my alt account, 5 on my main, and I give away a few more a little bit after that. So if you would like a chance to win some skins, I might be doing a giveaway again here in a few days. Stop by the Twitch, say what's up. Don't just ask for gifted skins because you will not get any. You got to support a little bit there too, just by watching and saying hey. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys did like, and if you do, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.